I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
The answers, I change the questions.
Hey, what do YouTube? This is Real Wrestling with Real Wrestling episode 36. That's a lot of episodes. My name's Diakis.
Whitey.
I guess somebody that's in line. The Real X Dog, IWC Dog, is on suspension.
Damn.
Is the concept.
Go ahead.
AYT.
It was a great weekend for wrestling.
What, boy?
It was amazing.
First of all, damn. That's what I'm saying. First of all, you got Brock Lesnar doing the ESPN run. Coach got them to have them actually have Sports Center there covering it. I can't believe Coach got that kind of pull. And apparently they're gonna do it again for WrestleMania. So like, SummerSlam covering it. They in New York. They outdid the Nets in their own damn arena. That's the loudest you're going to hear a crowd popping in the Barclays Center this year.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Oh, before...
Hey, Nets. Look at this. This is what a crowd's supposed to look like. Y'all ain't going to play in front of this.
Oh, shit. Before we get into that, we did have another passing. The great Roddy Piper passed away. Yeah. That sucks. Anybody want to say anything about Hot Rod?
Another legend passes.
Sucks.
Definitely the blueprint for the cool type of heel character. By far.
Yeah.
Plus we hit Superfly Snook in the head with a damn coconut. That's the first time I seen him. I'm like, okay, I'm sold on this guy.
They Live was an awesome ass movie.
Critics didn't think so, but okay.
That fight scene. They're probably one of the best in movies, period.
Yeah.
Huh, who Chris did? They should have got some damn bubble gum then. Then that tribute they had. Then that tribute, nerd tearjerker.
Yeah.
Then after the show, when they were taking the set down, Vince McMahon and Triple H out there watching it again by themselves.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure how close they were, but he had to be.
Well, I mean, just because he kept working for them on and off, I mean, he's still one of the best of all time.
Who is?
Roddy
Piper.
Yeah. Rest in peace. But not WWE champion. Why? Because of the writers.
Brother. Yeah.
Hey.
Brother.
Oh yeah.
That was the reason why he never was world champion.
Okay.
Brother.
Okay, we had another passing. Hulk Hogan's career for right now.
Oh shit.
And everybody's at the wake.
I can't believe
Close their eyes and seen what happened.
Let me tell you something, brother. I can't handle my daughter, Brooke, sleeping with a black man, brother. Jack, dude. The Hulkamaniacs can't take this.
He was an irresponsible white man. He didn't understand you don't supposed to say that and get recorded. Irresponsible white man.
Well, Hogan case, he better hope he don't kick the bucket anytime soon. So maybe a year or so, he go in WWE and apologize, and then yeah, because he's way too iconic to stay completely away from wrestling.
You know what?
For too long.
He should change his colors to, yellow and red to just white and white.
Here's the thing about Hogan.
They
probably want to acknowledge him till he dead again.
I doubt
They
it.
just erased that man from history right now.
He
He
said
got Ben Wad.
Like I said, white guy cheated on his daughter up here. He up here invested in his daughter's singing career. She went behind his back to go with some other person. Cost him a whole bunch of money. He got pissed off, said a whole bunch of shit.
And she still ain't got no career. But anyway.
So
Zero.
even more wasted money.
Zero.
So like a couple years down the road, that blows over. He gonna make some apology and show back up.
And then, but the thing about it, we gon' still know.
Hey, didn't we have another passing? Poor Bo Dallas. We'll get into that later. We'll get into that later. He ain't worth 5 minutes. Anyway,
Death by Lesnar.
Bo Dallas.
Bo Dallas.
He died.
Yeah.
He got F5 with Brock Lesnar.
Boy,
He got German suplex like on his neck like 5 times.
They were so quick on that Wikipedia page, though, man.
Man, they already said the nigga dead and everything. God damn, man.
As soon as you get F5, you're a bitch.
And after the Dudley Boys debuted, they had that sentence up there real quick.
I believe.
I believe he's dead.
Well, they did that fast with Meek Mills.
They did it fast for Braun Strowman too. I mean, they had three different people put in an entry that he debuted. One of them did it wrong because they said he debuted on the 23rd.
Well, people who watch Wikipedia series, I know they got hit when something major happens. They got like, oh great, we got to fix the damn Facebook. Man, Meek Mills, they kept got way off topic. Soon Drake came with back to back. They up here just changed that man's name from Meek Mills to Robert. Cause of death, body by a singing nigga.
Twitter fingers.
I'm like, oh my goodness.
Oh my god. Alright. Let's go back to the topic. I guess we'll talk about Takeover first. Let's get everybody's rating on the show. Who wants to start?
I'll go. 9.5.
9.5.
9.9.
I'll give it a 9.
I also give it a 9.
Hey, what, dude?
Incomplete because I didn't see it.
Fuck you. I'm giving it a...
Spoiler alert! Because you ain't seen it.
Oh, yeah, spoiler alert if anybody ain't see it. Thank you, Mr. Goham. I give it a 9.99 because that's the only reason I pay for the network. So, yeah.
I've been canceled NXT one on that.
Yeah, sure. What's the first match?
Liger versus
Tyler Breeze versus Jushin Thunder Liger.
Yeah,
decent little match.
it's a pretty good match.
It's the only match I got wrong on the whole card.
You thought Tyler Breeze was gonna go over?
I really didn't know who. Everything told me that Thunder Liger was, but it's like I don't know what the deal was. I know he's there because of Regal.
Yeah.
I don't know who went to who.
Oh.
That like if Jushin Thunder Liger goes to Regal and say I want to wrestle on this show, Regal could be like, all right, but Tyler Breeze got to go over.
Yeah.
Now if they went out for the Liger, then of course he's going over. It depends on who went to who. So I didn't know that, so I chose my favorite wrestler in NXT, Tyler Breeze.
I figured Jushin Liger was gonna go over regardless. He's a legend.
Yeah,
he basically make.
But still, they bring all type of people there to job. Rhino been jobbing since he got there.
Yeah, but Rhino's not Jushin Liger though.
That's true.
And plus, he's gonna stay there too. Jushin's just one off.
Yeah.
It's a one-off. It's a one-off. Jushin's a legend. This is first time actually wrestling in WWE ring
ever.
So
that's pretty amazing.
So the first time I ever heard him was that time he was in WCW. So
he was on the first episode of Nitro.
So
that was 20 years ago.
and if you think
that's the
about
first time I heard him. So
and if you think
that's the
about
only time I heard of him. But to recent stuff, my bad.
Well, I was gonna say, and if you think about it, he did pretty good out there for someone who's like he's in his 50s and he still managed to keep up with Breeze and make him look really good.
Good thing he has a mask,
but
so you can't
Breeze
see how old he
clearly
really
slowed
is.
down in his match though.
Yeah, but it was still had a good pacing to it.
Yeah, it was still good. I ain't saying
And plus,
that.
and plus, he took us. I thought it was funny that he was sitting on the corner and took a selfie with his phone.
That was funny.
Yeah,
and I bet you Tyson Kidd was pissed. He's like, Samoa Joe, you broke my damn neck. I wanted to wrestle Liger, and he's just sitting there at home, just sitting there on the couch. He's like, Natty, get your Liger mask on. Next best thing. Get the Liger mask.
I don't think our Tyson Kidd will be doing that right now.
Oh yeah, with a broken freaking neck.
But
I broke your freaking neck.
Hey, that was a nice. That was a good match for two people who probably never even worked with each other, probably except for pre-show, whatever. That was my favorite match. That was my favorite match tonight, just for the fact of I got to see Jushin Liger again.
I've seen him on Ring of Honor just recently,
and he beat Dalton Castle.
Dalton Castle that match there, yeah.
And I still think Tyler Breeze and Dalton Castle's a tag team. That'd just be too ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, bro, I just have a hard time getting in the Ring of Honor. I can watch New Japan all night.
They actually are the same if you think about it. Except that Japanese atmosphere that New Japan had. Ring of Honor got the
Well, dude, but Japan has much better production and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
Are they backed by the Yakuza?
No.
Maybe.
Oh shit.
Wink, wink. Maybe, maybe not.
Sure
I
no.
don't know. You can actually completely say no, but maybe.
Maybe
Right,
some
next.
wrestlers.
All right, I got your next match.
Okay, the Vood villains.
Well, I don't know. Hulk Hogan did get assassinated for his comments, so probably not.
The Vaude villains versus Blake and Murphy for the NXT Tag Team
Shit
Championship.
was this shit was obviously Blue Panther coming in.
Yeah, it was obvious.
Everybody else was booked on
Everybody
the show.
called it. Everybody called that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, who else could it be?
No one really.
I can't think of anybody.
It would have to be a big surprise.
Unless,
Yeah.
of course,
China.
No,
That would have been an equal.
I would have got up and probably never. I would probably get this show a 0 and walked off.
GG's.
Or to bring Karma back.
Karma, I'm cool with.
That been in NXT because Triple H and Stephanie would have got a divorce. Vince would have took NXT away from him.
And if you think Hogan and Benoit got erased from history, they would find what Triple H would get erased.
Hey, so in
Like, who's this
since TNA going up the creek, I mean, y'all can bring Karma back, bring her to NXT.
I mean, my original idea was they just tie that hoe to a train track. Just put a train track on the side of the ring and just tie her to it.
Everybody was saying they should have did that. That would have been hilarious.
For all the wrong reasons.
I've been hearing that for 2 weeks now. Why don't they just tie it to a train track?
Try to tie that hoe to a train track.
Yeah, but I don't think how you be a face villain, but whatever. I like Blake and Murphy's moves. I just don't like them guys. I'm not feeling them.
They were dull until they got Alexa Bliss.
They still fucking dull.
I mean, like, think about it though. You want to see them now because they got Alexa Bliss.
I don't. I want to see
they,
her.
They can always wrestle. They gimmick. They were just bland. You stick Alexa Bliss with them, let her do all the talking and do all the damage she been doing, and now they entertaining.
I really have no problem with Blake and Murphy. But the only problem I have with Blake and Murphy is they changed their damn theme song. It went from wacky like fucking what's the word photosensitivity to like what the fuck is this shit? I mean, what happened to the crazy damn DJ horns and the weird techno shit?
Easy.
Now it's some slow down techno. I don't want to hear it. No, what happened to the wackiness?
Because they didn't hire old boy from TNA.
The shit was wacky. I love it.
Probably bringing acid into the arena and crap like that.
They thought it was they thought it was a fish concert. That's right.
Oh yeah, I can say this now. The Vaude Villains shouldn't even been in the damn match. They should have been Kaz and Enzo night. I didn't have a problem with it because I thought, hey, if they debut on Raw, that'll erase the whole thing. Since they didn't debut on Raw, we didn't see them on TV none this weekend in Brooklyn. Like, why the hell was they not? This should have been the night they won the tag team champion. I like the Vaude Villains. I'd rather them be the tag team champion over Enzo and Kaz. But you're in Brooklyn where these two are from. They're probably the hottest thing on NXT entertainment wise.
Well,
give them the belts.
Well, they're supposed to be doing the filming of the upcoming NXT in Brooklyn. Well, you get to see them then.
Well, yeah, we're gonna see them in Brooklyn, but not this weekend.
They would have to pull double duty if they had to do that.
Gotta wait till Wednesday.
Well,
and then they're in an 8-man tag match with how many people in the 8-man tag? Well, 8, my fault. But with 6 other people. That's what I was trying to get at. It's 8 people in this match, so they're just out there with 6 other people.
Right.
Instead of giving the spotlight, which they should have had.
Yeah,
sure. I see what you're talking about now.
Like, I didn't have a problem with it. Kind of like, okay, if they debut on Raw, that'll erase everything, because they'll still get their moment. They didn't get their moment. I guess we gotta wait till Wednesday. We can say, okay, there's their moment.
Like some of the moves that Blake and Murphy do, like that back suplex thrown into a back suplex.
I like that move, but damn, they need to work on their personality.
That's where Alexa Bliss comes in at.
Because sooner or later, they're going to lose their eye candy. And they're going to be exposed. And then they're going to be buried.
When that happens, they're not even going to be a tag team anymore.
They're going to be the Ascension 2.0.
They already see it. It's like, that's one thing that's good about NXT. They always, we get to see stuff and we see that it doesn't work. And they always fix it. They always fix it. That was the best thing to do for this team. I was like, you two just ain't going to work on your own. So, here's Alexa Bliss. We ain't doing shit with her. Her turn the heel was the best thing that ever happened. She was boring as hell as a face. But it's one of those blueprints that I always love what they do. They take a face who ain't shit, really, turn them heel, they develop their personality and get over. Then when they turn them face again, now they face with a personality.
Vaudevillains went after the whirling dervish.
Yeah.
They look like they delivered out that, especially that neck breaker with authority. That shit was nasty.
Hey, yo, chap, let's give him the whirling dervish.
That's what it sounded.
Alright, sir.
All right, let's go to the next match. Apollo Crews, who is
Explosion.
the living black car versus the perfect 10 Ty Dillinger.
Okay, we all knew that was going to be an ass whooping.
Yes.
No, it was actually
It
it was a back and forth match. It wasn't.
Yeah.
It just wasn't long.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't
Which
long
it
at all.
shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite moment of seeing this guy. Kind of like, okay, here's about Uha Nation name, Apollo Crews. He lived up to that name.
Yeah.
He went after a gorilla press.
That dude-
I like his entrance. He turned around and seen that AC like, that's me.
That shit was hilarious.
That's me.
He got crunk as hell when he seen that. Like, oh my goodness, this man coming in already with personality.
Yeah, he has personality, man.
That's the first thing I thought.
Hey, I said when I first seen it, like, okay, this guy is gonna be the Bobby Lashley that doesn't betray McMahon.
We hope.
Yeah, but
Bobby Lashley was supposed to get pushed to the moon and he left.
because of Michael Hayes, at least that's what
I
the
think
report was.
I don't know. I think it's just me. Bobby Lashley wasn't all that to me ever.
His problem was charisma.
He couldn't.
But
Like
in
that, I'm
TNA
talking about in the ring. I knew he had no charisma. That's something he just wasn't gonna have. I'm talking about in the ring.
But yeah,
He played the power wrestler great. The thing is, it's a shame that Marcus Corvan / Monty Brown, he had to leave due to his circumstances because he would have been huge. Because he had, I mean, if Bobby Lashley had negative charisma, he had charisma for days.
Yeah.
One thing about Ty Dillinger though, I wish every time he do the 10 thing, he would do like a spectacular move or something first.
Yeah.
Don't just every time you got time to tunt, do the perfect
Yeah,
10
he
thing.
did that the whole time.
Like, yeah, that's what he do. He'll do a move, then he do 10. Do something spectacular that make us just say, "Oh, that was a 10."
Like losing?
oh,
I give that loss a perfect 10.
he probably gave Apollo Crews a 10 for that standing shooting star he did.
No, it was a standing
It was a
move.
standing
He
move.
just
Yeah, it would have sucked if that was the finish. Had he not done the gorilla press slam before.
What popped it off with that Insecure though? When he did that Insecure, I was like, man, that man
So
can
yeah,
move.
that was. But
I mean, we already knew that because of the little vignettes they showed for him
But
going into the match.
if it wasn't for that gorilla press slam, then if he would just beat him like that with a moonsault, that would have sucked. But since he did the gorilla press slam, it balanced out.
I hope that's what he do from now on, the gorilla press and then that.
I'm gonna say this by every power person. I hope he incorporates at least a spine buster.
He probably has one. The thing is, I've watched some of his indie shit, man. That man's moveset is like, it's almost like Kevin Steen deep. It's a ridiculous moveset.
Yeah,
So
you look at him, he's somebody you gotta make a champion that one.
He's ridiculous.
Yeah, they better have him as a champion.
He'll
Not
be the
shucking
first
his
black
giant.
champion. I think everybody done came
Yeah,
back
they
to
better
it.
not make him another Titus O'Neil.
Oh.
But Tyler
Or
O'Neil
no-
was in age, so
Or another
probably finna turn 39.
who's old boy named Tyrus? What's his name?
Brodus Clay.
Brodus Clay. They better not make him another
Like
Brodus
his
Clay.
look, I mean, I ain't see him.
But
doing
I know
it.
how-
I ain't either.
That's disgusting.
But I know how Kevin Dunn is. Can he eat watermelon, Vince? Does he like fried chicken, Vince? Can he dance, Vince? Huh?
Well, they'll push him Bobby Lashley till he dipped.
So
So
you
I
know
mean,
what Vince gonna say? Vince gonna say no, he can't. Well, he should. Let's put that in his gimmick.
No, Kevin will say that.
That's what I'm talking about. Kevin Dunn to say
Yeah, he's
that.
like-
All Vince gonna say is no, he doesn't do all those
And
things.
Cornette said it best. Fuck that buck tooth motherfucker.
What about
the name they gave him, Apollo Crews. I'm like, DR gave this dude a name that already is gonna stick. Like I see this dude being on Chocolate Lesnar in the next several years.
Ain't nobody gonna get that Brock love because they ain't gonna never book nobody like that again.
Yeah. Next match is Samoa Joe versus Baron Corbin, the Lone Wolf.
Oh man, that was nice.
Dun 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 dun.
Sleeper?
Decent match. The best Baron Corbin match ever.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
He's finally improving. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
We actually saw a submission. I can't believe
Yeah, he
it.
did a heel hook.
Yeah.
Like Barry Corbin said, this is why NXT is dedevelopmental. The super indie guys bring the hype, but this is what these guys there for.
I actually
got to
love
learn.
to see. I
You
want
got
to
to learn.
My bad, dog. I just want to see NXT develop somebody from ground up.
Wouldn't that be
Tyler
Corbin?
Breeze.
Corbin is good. That's what I'm saying. They're
Tyler
doing it
Breeze.
with Corbin. Tyler Breeze was trained by Lance Storm.
Oh, you mean training
Can I be
straight off
serious
the
for a
bat?
moment?
I mean, they take somebody and they build them up. They teach them to move. They're doing it. The only people you see in NXT that actually doing it with right now is Corbin and Dana Brooke. Really?
What about Becky? Well, not Becky. What about Bailey? I never heard of her
Hey,
before
hey.
then.
Bailey was on the end.
Yeah, she was a shimmer.
I like the way the match ended. He passed out. It was
Yeah,
pretty
instead
funny.
of tapping,
Yeah,
which
they
is
made it look.
They made it
yeah,
look
it's
strong.
the new thing
Yeah.
to not make people look.
And what they do with Baron Corbin is great. Like I was just talking about, his gimmick is really, he hates basically all these indie guys who getting all this attention.
I gotta say two things. One, Barry Corbin and that finisher. As soon as somebody pointed at me there like he giving himself a rock bottom, that is funny every time I see him do that. Because it's like he do a smaller guy, like when he oversells it, it looks like he gives himself a rock bottom when he does his own move.
Suicide by submission. All right, finisher. My bad.
But
I can kind of see how you say that, but he's not. The opponent is not wrapping their arm around his head like that.
But it's kind of how it looks like he's falling.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. The fall. Yeah.
But then the submission ending. Some of the people up there, I'm not sure, just Saudi Full Sail fans, but some of the people like, man, why have they stopped doing the arm lift thing? Like, I said, y'all notice WWE, I put in there, WWE stopped doing the lift the arm 3 times thing after MMA got popular. When you choke somebody out in MMA, the referee sees it, ends the match. The referee is not going to lift their arm.
And it became so cheesy because it's like you always heard 1,
Yeah,
2, and then they come to life.
Then all of a sudden John Cena's coming at
I'm like,
come on, man.
HBK did it a lot. Bret Hart did it a lot.
Everybody did. If you were put in a sleeper hole, you were going to do it. That's how it was back in the day.
Even Edge, he's won.
That was a clutch spot in them old matches. The sleeper hole slowed down the match. Person pass out, they do 2 kills. Yeah, they done it in every fucking match.
Problem got cliche because you know. I mean, now one time I think Bob Backlund put somebody in the movie. He actually I think it was Stone Cold the Ringmaster. He actually choked somebody out with it. But almost every other time, so you go for 2, like okay, even drop the arm halfway, then he'll get out of it.
Yeah, I'm glad it's gone.
Yeah, once MMA started, everybody said like, oh yeah, they ain't gonna work no more. They don't look to see if they choked out or not. I mean, they look to see. They ain't checking the arm.
Yeah, but
we should have known Baron Corbin was gonna have a good match because they chose him to go in there with Joe.
Yeah,
that's somebody you gotta have a good match with. At least show something. If they were gonna put Samoa Joe there,
he's improved.
And Joe,
he did good enough.
And Samoa Joe, he ain't sacrificing. When he made that debut against Kevin Owens, he looked a little more leaner and meaner. Now, like Samoa Joe sacrificed extra patties on his bacon.
Hey, he already got the deal. What else?
Now looking at you and your fat I see the only thing you sacrificed when it was time to eat 4 Twinkies, you ate 5. When it was time to eat a hamburger, you ate a hamburger with extra cheese, extra mayonnaise, and extra ketchup.
Extra ketchup, extra mayonnaise, extra cheese.
Joe is paid right now. He ain't gotta get his shit no more.
I don't care if no one completely going NXT. I'll be typing loose in with Samoa Joe and say, man, you got fatter.
No sacrifice you made.
I seen that in the
extra cheese, extra ketchup.
Did Samoa Joe get bigger? I'm like, oh my goodness, really? He's like, he feel like, oh yeah, the ink is dry. The ink is dry. Start eating again. You know, he came in there with Kevin Owens. I mean, he looked. I'm like, oh damn, he got in WWE shape.
Samoan rib.
Well.
God damn it,
Samoan mac rib.
God damn it, Scott Steiner.
He's fat!
The next match is Bayley versus Sasha Banks for the NXT Women's Championship.
Everything about this match was just perfect.
Even though Cena has taken up all 5 spots for match of the year, this you can just we'll make an exception. Throw this in. This is 6 spots. This is the 7th match of the year. On top of 6 Cena matches, this is the 7th match of the year candidate.
Who the hell?
Wait, did we have another takeover earlier this year? So
many
the Fatal 4-Way one, so that's 8 matches. Bayley was involved in that
There
one.
wasn't no Fatal 4-Way match this year. That was last year.
Wait, what was the takeover earlier this year? Was it Unstoppable?
It was Sasha versus
Becky.
Oh, never mind.
That Fatal 4-Way was on
NXT. Sasha versus Becky was good too.
Yeah, it was. It was the NXT main event. That was
Damn, I got the thing screwed up.
It's okay. We all.
But with this match, everything about it was just awesome.
Yeah, Even though I
from
only
the story,
caught
the
certain
entrance,
parts,
the
yeah.
match, the end of the match.
The in-ring
The only
psychology.
thing
The in-ring psychology. There was nothing wrong with this
The
match.
only thing I say about the story is it's an NXT story. That's it. Of course, I'm grading on
It's-
NXT
but
scale,
it's a-
so it's a
but-
different thing.
It's a story that's over a year and a half long.
But that's kind of like
Daniel
it's
Bryan.
kind of like NXT. It's kind of like they have a good story, but it's real shallow, so it ain't that hard to get lost in it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, hard for me to get ultra invested in like they were to do in the main roster. 'Cause there's way more to it.
Yeah.
Like, mainly it's just it's basically just competition. It is Bailey's time, but
No,
you can replace the.
no. I can go really deeper than it because you would have to know the whole history of Sasha Banks. Because when Sasha Banks first came in, she was just like Bailey, and then Summer Rae talked to her, and then that's when the whole boss character and all that shit came. The same thing happened with Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch came in happy, skipping around like she crazy. Sasha Banks talked to her, and next thing you know, she turned heel. Bailey, the only character to never change.
That's it.
She's
Some
the
of it,
only one. No, I'm saying you could go back to the
Like I
whole
said, some
thing.
of it's different. I said
You could
some
go
of
back.
it. I'm not in general. Following like, okay, that's invested in the characters.
No, because I wasn't done. I'm saying you could go back to when Bailey first fought Sasha the first time. That led to Charlotte turning face. Because that when Charlotte turned face, because she was here when she won the title. She was still with Sasha Banks. And then she had the match with Bailey, which Bailey lost. That's another arc to the story. I'm saying the story go back over a year.
But part of it is character development. They develop the characters, but the main part of the story really is just a competition story. You're not ready. She's ready. It's her time. But then the character investment, like they built the characters well. But part of the story, part of how they do the story, you can just replace the pieces. It'll still work. You just have to go. You just have to deal with the characters themselves on there. Just like how Charlotte and Sasha, you just put. It's the same. The story worked out the same way in the end with them two.
See, the thing about
Just like Neville and Sami Zayn.
But the thing
story
about it,
works
though,
the same.
the story isn't Bailey and Sasha though. It's Bailey's redemption. That's the story.
But Sami
That's
Zayn
the
had
whole story.
But Sami
Yeah,
Zayn had the
Sami
same
Zayn
story.
had that same
Cause
story. I agree
he
with
always
that.
kept coming up short. But I said that's really like I'm more invested in the characters than their actual stories on NXT.
I mean, Bailey's on a little different because you actually felt bad every time Bailey lost. Because especially because
Hey, that's the same with Sami Zayn. He kept coming up short.
Not really with Sami Zayn because you didn't go into his character or nothing.
That's
He
so
just
far-
lost. When Bailey lost, Bailey would cry talking about
Hey,
how she tired of having her mom come to all these matches and lose. It's
Yeah,
just
I get that. I said,
you know what I'm saying? It's deeper than Sami Zayn's though.
Yeah.
It's the same story, but just take it to a different
but
point.
we talk more about Bailey's character than the story that they progressing on though.
No, the
Can I say
story
the
was
story that-
Bailey's redemption. That's the story. So you gotta go through the progression of her character.
Yeah, but hers more redemption. Sami Zayn more him being a choke artist.
This is true.
This is true.
I agree with that.
But
I
the story
understand that.
but the story I actually invested in was Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn because he brought up their past by NXT. I mean, not NXT, but Ring of Honor, they being friends and all that stuff. There's way more to it.
I agree with that.
But then, of course, Kevin killed the man. And stop to the story.
You straight shit on that nigga, man. It's Tupac versus Biggie.
Cause Bailey just couldn't get it done, but damn. I call Sami Zayn the Philadelphia Eagles of NXT.
Oh, that is messed up. Come on, man.
That's funny. You heard that. Because it's so true. It's different though. I'm going to take a shot at my own team. At least Sami Zayn won the championship.
Oh, shit.
Well, I watched it the whole time like Neville finna win this. Neville finna win this. No, damn it, Neville. It was as if Vinatieri missed that kick and the Eagles won.
Oh.
Anyways.
Oh, that was actually quite hilarious.
But my theory was, because this translates into SummerSlam and probably Raw.
Yeah.
I'm not sure was it when Bailey did the bank statement or that reverse Hurricane Rana or Frankenstein. After that match, Sasha took a long time to get up. I know part of that probably was selling the match. But then when she got up over there to join in, she was holding her neck the whole time. And then when I think it was Becky that was on her side that actually did give her a hug, she kind of lightly hugged her. As soon as she let go,
I know where you're going with this theory.
As soon
and
as she
I hope
let
you're 100% right.
As soon as she let go, Sasha went right back to holding her neck the entire time. Now, like, I don't think that was just selling the match. Kind of like, Bailey suplex is a belly to belly suplex. Not like she dropped on her neck.
It was that reverse Bailey Steiner.
Yeah,
the way she landed.
Yeah, she landed badly.
She landed horribly.
And then when Bailey doing that bank statement, she was wrenching back on Sasha's neck like crazy.
Yeah, I probably primed it.
But then I'm like, I noticed. Then when it came,
but she didn't hold her neck until after the match, though.
Yeah.
I mean, she better not do it. I guess she didn't want to sell it in the middle of the match. Because that's why, like, wait a minute. If that happened during the match, she would have been holding it somewhere in the match.
She was perfectly fine.
Here's another part that you didn't bring up. That damn when she flipped over the ref.
That was way early in the match, wasn't it?
Yeah, her head hit the damn looked like it hit the floor or at least the corner of the ring.
Because
right after that, Bailey went over there and talked to her and was like, "Are you okay?" I didn't see Bailey's mouth move, but obviously that's what she was doing.
Because then we go to SummerSlam, the women's match. Sasha not as animated as she normally was when it came to the ring. She did her little tiny stuff in the entranceway. Got in the match. She went at the Energizer in that match. Then when she got tagged in, she just did that little butt slam thing, tagged right back out. And I think that was the last time she really did anything except for that top rope spot. But she didn't do nothing in that match. They got eliminated fast. It looked like they rushed the whole thing with Team Bad in that match.
Yeah, because Tamina had most of the
I
time.
might say I hope you're right, because that's the only excuse they got to keep Sasha off of Raw.
And then
that's
she
the
didn't
only
show
excuse
up.
they get.
Yeah. She wasn't even seen even backstage. They didn't do a promo. So I'm like, they didn't even at least do a promo for that Miz TV thing. I'm like, normally they would come down too or something.
Yeah.
Or at least after that match, they would have had some type of promo because they always do or something to show them watching backstage. Sasha and the rest of them girls were completely absent from the show.
Interesting.
I think she took something wrong on her neck because she didn't show up for a back to back. And then she shows up for Tuesday. If she does anything Tuesday, that would be 4 nights in a row with no rest and probably travel time. I don't think SmackDown's in the Barclays Center too.
No, it's not.
It's somewhere else.
So I wonder if she injured or not.
They would have reported it by now.
Did we already discuss the ending of this match?
The reverse Bailey Steiner and then the hug plex or what's
the belly to belly?
That shit.
Yeah.
It's a damn pun.
It looked amazing too.
Yeah, it was great.
First of all, we called out spots in this match would be here all day.
Yeah.
Well, at least the 18 minutes this match went.
That's the other NXT in the match. They do it great, but because they got so much time, more time, and less travel crap to actually script and choreograph their matches.
Yeah.
It's not like they up here freestyling a couple hours before the event and then travel time stuff like that. So it's a completely different quality. Because if they screw that, so you can't put together a match on NXT. You probably just don't got it.
Yeah, true.
Like you have everything put forward to put together at least a decent match.
Okay, I guess we can go to the next match.
Progress a job, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we got to last.
Nothing. Something about saving trees.
Oh, yeah.
This last match is one of the reasons I took points off.
Okay.
It was a
Finn
pretty
Balor
good match.
versus Kevin Owens.
It was a really good match.
A ladder match for the NXT Championship.
Because they told the story in that one too.
No, I'm not saying that. It's just one spot, and the placement of the match is why I took points off.
I'm sorry.
Like what color you take points? I want to say I take off points.
Okay, this is what.
Because this is the match was 9.5 for me, not 10.
The reason this card wasn't a 10 for me, I took points off because the Baylor match should have went on last. Number one. Because I'm going by the whole show. So Booker putting the match in the right spot, they did that wrong. And the powerbomb on the apron spot.
Yeah, I had a problem with that too.
Because when he hits this move, you are out. John Cena missed a week. Sami Zayn missed a month. Neville missed what, a month? I think Neville missed a month too. And then all them jobbers, we ain't seen them since for taking this move.
Yeah, so
Finn Balor took the move and he wasn't even down probably 2 minutes.
Well, I guess if Balor can you just say the demon first the story goes.
I mean, that's the only way you can make that work. But
so the
still,
demon's stronger than Cena? I knew it!
Hey, he's possessed.
Oh, this is true.
But just those two things alone are the reason I took points off. That's the only reason this didn't get a 10.
That was not
kicking out by 2.
That was not about point. That part was not about 0.5.
Yeah, I only do 0.5. That's why I had to knock a 0.5 and a 0.5.
2.5 was for the apron thing. I was like, okay, Balor possessed by the demon for this match. Like, okay, I can understand. So I'm like, okay, I can somewhat like, okay. But the other 2.5 was, like you said, the main events being the order they were. I'm like, wait a minute, y'all talking about, cause y'all like, wait a minute, Vince McMahon gets shut on like, oh, wait, we'll never have the Divas main event. But NXT time, they would have the women's main event. Like, this is the time you actually could do it.
Well, it was a co-main event, really. But here's the thing, though.
Yeah, but that's a nice little but that's a nice little time. We always had women matches co-main event, the main event.
It's not really. That wasn't the main event. That was the death spot before the main event.
But
and I get to that when we go to SummerSlam.
But it's still basically co-main eventing.
Yeah.
But coming into this show, everybody knew Bayley was gonna win. Everybody knew Bayley was gonna have that moment. Everybody knew Bayley and Sasha were gonna have a kick-ass match. That's automatically say put this shit on last. Especially since it's NXT where the women are, to me, they're actually more important than the men.
At the end of the day, it's all about the world heavyweight title. So
but the feud didn't call for them to go on last. This feud did not call for them to go on last.
But his thing, NXT is the one where he said they would have women main eventing. Then they had the Fatal 4-Way the main event.
It wasn't the main event, but it should have been. This is one of those cases
Damn,
where
it was.
It wasn't the main. It was they had I think they had a contract signed that Fatal 4-Way.
Damn, and why the hell I keep thinking that takeover happened this year?
I think,
wow.
Oh, you mean the one with
that was with Neville?
Yeah, with Neville fought Sami Zayn. That had to go on last.
That was Neville. Yeah, it was Neville, Zayn. Who else?
Yeah, you're thinking of the special, the takeover special that was called Fatal 4.
Oh yeah.
That's when they had the Fatal 4.
Yeah.
With Kid, Neville, Breeze.
Yeah,
I thought the Fatal 4 with the women.
Oh well, yeah, but that was on the regular show.
That was on the one with Sami Zayn when he won the title.
And the best part of that match was if I see Finn Balor hooked on Finn Balor. I already knew he would.
Of course, was gonna be hooked on Finn Balor.
I hooked on Finn Balor.
Everybody hooked on Finn Balor.
The moment I seen him, I would push that dude straight to the moon. I would have had him 3-0 Cena. He would be champion right now. He would be holding the U.S. title and the world title right now.
And he wouldn't need John Stewart to do it. But we'll talk about that later.
But I had told the finisher was I said he gonna do it for the ladder, top of the ladder. Like I don't think he gonna stump on this man's belly on the top of the ladder.
Wow. I like how they did it. He barely got on.
And then towards the end of the match, had to be stuck in the match on SmackDown. He couldn't come in the room time. He actually right. He actually did a coup de grace off the top of the ladder.
I could have saw that go, but then the power bomb from the ladder that was
pretty cool. That was pretty sweet.
And then when Finn kicked or he did something to knock Kevin Owens off the ladder and knocked him into the other ladder, that was pretty brutal. So he hit the back of his head. Really hard. Kevin
Owens fake out was so fake. I swore Kevin Owens about cannonball Finn Balor against the apron of the ladder. He faked it and just punched him in the face. I'm like,
that y'all had me in tears, man.
Are y'all really about to go? Like, oh.
But then he super kicked him one time. He was like, why don't you stay down? He kicked him again.
man. That guy is hilarious, man. Yeah, man, it's a show, man. But, yeah. I guess that's it for Takeover Brooklyn. We'll go on to SummerSlam 2015. First match is Sheamus versus Randy Orton.
Skippable. That match was actually way better than I thought it was.
It was better than I thought it would be. It was still...
The ending was what made it.
Yeah, the ending tripped me out, boy. That second bro kick was so crisp.
That's the only thing you could do in that match for us to even bring it up again.
Yeah, that second bro kick, boy. That first one... Oh, yeah, and that he...
Randy Orton did he do his... he did his DT for the top rope.
Yeah, and then he hit that RKO... and Sheamus rolled out, so it was like,
I remember we were watching it, we would be like, man, don't do this.
Yeah. But I was like, oh, he rolled out. He was like, okay, that's good.
That's good.
But yeah, but that second bro kick,
that RKO spot and that double bro kick.
I mean, he kicked him the first time he ran in the corner. Sheamus bounced off that rope so clean that pow.
He gave it to him again. I'm like, damn. You know what that nigga did?
That shit was tight, man.
Sheamus was like, I don't know what they feud know, but Sheamus put an end to it.
Yeah, I don't know what the feud started.
But like I said, the story, I don't know what it had some backlash for it. Man, I guess
it had something to do with a ladder match or something. I don't know.
And then Orton screwing over him.
I watched that ladder match. No, it didn't.
It did.
It was because Orton had a shot at Rollins, and then Sheamus ruined it, and then they feuded.
Which Sheamus B should be the referee for the. Which Sheamus B should be the referee because the referee can't understand what he was saying. The referee, I don't understand you. I'm like, damn, y'all need to take these refs back to school. You seen the briefcase.
He's handing it to you.
That means I'm finna pin this motherfucker. I just kicked him in the face.
What the ref was trying to say was, man, look at Orton high ass over there.
Oh yeah, Orton took so long to get back. He took so long to get back in this spot. And I'm like, that's another thing.
And Shane kept going, is he over there? Is he over there yet? The ref like, no, he's not.
Oh my god. Shane was like, stop smoking, Randy.
Oh my god.
That Randy took so damn long. And the referee kept saying, I can't understand you. And I'm sitting the whole time, I'm like, dog, you know what the money in the bank means. It means ring that bell and let Sheamus come in on Rollins.
Randy Orton proved again he's the dumbest man in wrestling. But
I don't know. Sting's working for WWE. He's officially the dumbest man.
No, Orton way
I guess that's just up here. You just should suspend your disbelief that why would you just not let them cash in and then screw them completely?
Well,
yes, they're expecting.
They threw in a rule one year where he had to be conscious for you to cash it in.
But they killed that rule when Daniel Bryan cashed in because he can't pick up the Big Show. Like he just laying at the panel.
But yeah, they're expecting you to
I think they made that rule after.
At that point, they're expecting your wrestling fandom to take in and stop looking at things logically. But next match.
No, what I was about to say right before we go to the next match is that Randy Orton's a hothead. So it kind of makes sense that he would do it. He wasn't thinking it out. He was just pissed.
Yeah, that makes sense. So he's the Vegeta.
But of course, WWE wouldn't be smart enough to tell us this. So.
Of course, if they did decide to do that, I mean, it wouldn't make any sense.
All right. Next match is the New Day versus the Primetime Players.
Match of the
Lucha
night.
Dragons versus Los Matadores.
Personally, tied for the match of the night with me, just because of what went on during the match. The shit talking.
I was about to say, the match itself was okay. It's the New Day what made this worth watching.
Oh man, the moves, the stomping, and
Kofi's shoes, bro.
Oh yeah, these shoes.
And of course, the New Day trying out one of the old archaic rules of wrestling.
Oh yeah,
the outlaw rule. They tried to outlaw rule their ass. They almost got away with it too.
Like, it's illegal. You can't do that.
Hey, what about the Freebird rules? I mean, they dusted off the Freebird rules. They can dust off the outlaw rule. You can't. You can't pin your partner in multi-tag matches.
And this is why I was glad I watched it with y'all. Cause when I went back and watched, I got to hear Cole talking about that's a great strategy. I'm like, come on, Cole. First of all, you know damn well they can't do that shit. They're trying to make it seem what they did smart.
Hey, it wasn't
Well,
the
it
outlaw
was
rules
smart.
effect.
I mean, you can't do it no more.
The outlaw rule hasn't been used since 01, so I mean
the Freebird rule applied to the Freebird, so
but that part of the match where I think it was one of the Los Matadors, Big E was stomping him in unison with Xavier talking shit outside the ring. That shit was too funny. And he was getting into the stomp too.
Wasn't there one time where Darren Young was in the corner? They just took turns, stomped.
Yeah, that
and tagging out.
Oh my
goodness! They were stomping the living shit out of that man. I'm like, damn!
I had tears crying at that guy. Like, he just stomp, stomp.
And they were going new. New.
Oh god,
man, I hope Lucha Dragons actually get a chance to get a title shot out. When they tagged in Kalisto, him and Big E, I'm like, oh my goodness.
Oh,
he hit that springboard move. He hit that springboard with no hands. When Big E hit Larry into the ropes, that man hit that springboard spot with no hands. And better like shit. He did all that for the pay-per-view.
Every time he do it, I think he's gonna fall on his neck. He do that move perfect every time. I guess it's because he's how small he is, he can do it.
Mm-hmm. Big E gave him enough push, and Raw he had to use his hand. Only Big E pushed him as hard. Well, SummerSlam he did. That man hit that with no hands and hit me. I'm like, oh snap.
That must have been a botch on Raw because he always do that with no hands. That what made it special.
I don't think he had enough speed when he did it then.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll say it this once and I'll say it again. Kalisto is basically 98 Rey Mysterio.
And
with knees.
And then Los Matadores saved the botch because Westcott fell off and the other one just jumped up into the same spot and just kept going.
Yeah. Oh, that was great.
In fairness, can you tell them apart?
No.
Okay then.
I don't know who was.
And Kofi actually got the tag.
Didn't New
the
Day?
ref seen that.
Yeah. He saw that, but didn't they insult the crowd before they?
Yes, because they did New York on the way to the
ring. Yeah, I remember
and
that.
They were getting cheered.
That was too good. But
it's like what I was telling the concept. If they would have started off like this, Vince McMahon would have got what he wanted from the beginning.
Yeah,
I told you it will play him.
No, it wasn't.
Man,
no. And I'm glad you brought that up because I wasn't. They went on Jericho podcast that basically said Vince wanted them to be preachers. They shot that shit down quick.
Yeah.
Then they went with. That's why they had the vignettes with them with the choir. Then they went and did some other shit.
But that's before they debuted. But they came out doing that positivity thing.
I don't know. Big E does a great preacher voice.
Yeah, we knew first they were going to try to have them be preachers, but they, like I said, that wasn't going to work.
No, the plan was never to turn them heel, though. Vince McMahon was mad
No,
when he
I
had
thought
to make the turn. That's why I'm trying to tell you. It was not
that's what they
planned
said on the
for them to
podcast?
turn
Yeah,
heel.
Yeah, but when they first did those videos, that was before they debuted all that positivity thing.
Yes, that's true.
But okay, what happened before they debuted doesn't matter.
No. See, you missed the point. They shot down the preacher stuff.
But that's before they debuted.
They went with the positivity at the beginning.
That
was the plan. They were supposed to be face.
Okay, they started with faith, but it was horrible. Like
exactly, that's what I'm telling you.
No, but I think that was obviously planned. It worked
was
so
not
perfect.
Planned. Vince McMahon was pissed when he had to make the turn. They said it themselves.
That's it.
Yeah. It came from them, dude. There's nothing to argue.
Oh.
It came straight from the source.
And you know what? And let me say this because let me say this. Because Kofi was on your side. Kofi's plan was to do exactly what happened. Was them to be positive, where it'd be so annoying that they would be better heels. Cause Kofi had this plan. Vince McMahon didn't want to go that route. That's why he was mad when they had to make the turn.
But when
he did not want them to be heels.
Clearly, when he decided to make that turn, they were out because obviously their tweets started changing. Was that before? I'm not sure when exactly the decision. Like, okay, we had to make y'all heel, but that transition was so perfect. You don't know when they actually made that decision. So I said it was planned. It clearly was planned. So when they decided, okay, they not working as faces, we gotta make them heels.
That's what I was telling you. It was not planned.
But the transition was so perfect.
It was. But
here's
the thing, and I'm going to end it up. The thing I was trying to tell you, they didn't have it planned for them to be heels and to be where they at now. The plan was for them to be faces the entire time.
How does the match end again?
It won that after
Kofi kicked the hell out of, what was it?
No, Titus hit his move.
Yeah.
And Kofi kicked the hell out of, alright,
he hit the sky high.
Right. The Clash of Titans.
And then Kofi kicked the hell out of Titus. And then
he rolled him out.
And
Big E held one of them. That he held Darren Young down while he pinned him out.
Then he did the replay of the match showing Kofi got the tag, so he legally.
Yeah, he was a legal man.
Yeah.
And boy, Kofi.
And
that
celebration.
The dead fish.
That dead fish. Excited. They had to drink a milk today.
Man, Xavier Woods was on the whole night, dog. He said, "Tricep me, look at that tricep me. You can't even get a burger, cause all we sell is tricep me."
I can't remember. He's
dead, man.
He found up Brooklyn too, I believe, while he was doing all that.
Yeah, I think so. I think he was like, no, he did that on Monday, but
what did he say about Darren Young?
But he said something about Jay-Z, didn't he?
Yeah.
No, he said hip hop originated in the South.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God!
He brought Jay-Z on his New York up in music.
Oh, like, what are they talking about?
Like, Jay-Z tried this.
But man, when they was stomping Darren Young out of the corner,
man.
Xavier was like, "Man, it's a shame that this has to happen to a person this nice, a person like Darren Young. It's a shame this has to happen, but you're gonna lose tonight."
Oh my God!
And then that other one, he said, "Well, oh yeah." He's inflicting pain on him in such a beautiful way right now.
Then he had one part where he started describing what they were eating, talking about they eating bacon eggs or some shit like that. I was trying to like, where the hell did they even come from?
But man, yeah, that's what made that the match was one co-match of the night to me, because just what went on.
They had to be they in consideration for MVP of the week.
Yeah, true.
But that celebration,
they was on NXT, they would have been it.
That celebration and them John Oliver Adidas, dog.
I don't know. They on NXT. They wouldn't get nowhere near the airtime they get on the main roster.
But then then Seth Rollins came out in similar gear and they took a picture and posted on Instagram.
Yeah, everybody who wore white and gold won titles.
Go figure. All right, I guess we can go to the next match. Dolph Ziggler with Lana versus Rusev with Summer Rae.
Rusev, boy, damn, I was on that Rusev bandwagon for a long time.
It sucks that Dolph got reintroduced, but he was going to because he's done.
To tell you the truth, I really don't care about.
He was orange as fuck though.
Yeah,
that fake ass Hogan tan he had going on.
That man had a week, dog.
Dolph Ziggler versus.
All right, see, this match ended exactly how it's supposed to end, like a piece of shit. Because the whole storyline was a piece of shit.
Except for 2 people. 3 people.
Everybody
Everybody
except
except
Dolph.
Dolph. Everybody except Dolph.
Dolph was a piece of shit too.
Everybody in the
didn't
storyline
shit.
just need
They ain't get no past personality.
I'm on y'all side. I hated it.
All they did was make Lana a face gold digger.
No, I'm talking about the story.
Face
that's
a gold digger. That's what they made Lana.
I hated this match.
I don't like the storyline, but I like how they actually are working with this.
The match was basic.
The match was decent.
A basic bitch like those two bitches.
But
Really? Really?
The match was basic, but the end
I'm glad Dolph. I'm glad at first Dolph when he came. I guess Rusev throat checking this dude. Actually saying woke him up. Dolph, that whole thing. That nigga was a dead fish. Screw Lana being a dead fish. Dolph just. Yeah. Like all the hype Dolph gets. Dolph the one who managed to fuck the whole thing up.
Yeah, but the double count out I was fine with as long as Rusev didn't get counted out.
As long as Rusev didn't get pinned, that was cool.
My problem, you gonna do a double count out. It shouldn't be one guy trying to almost get in the ring, but then again, there was a beat down in the ring, and then they had funny. Summer gets in the ring, beating on Dolph like Rusev really is her man. She was throwing both for real.
All my women in the house, if you chasing cash and you got some big titties with a matching ass, with your fly ass boots or your open toes when you get on the floor.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, like, damn.
I said 3 of the 4 actors in this is actually seeing selling this.
You sure she ain't the one that's ratchet?
She was throwing balls.
Yeah, I mean,
all I'm gonna say about this is if they were just, I don't see the point of taking Lana away from Rusev and just adding Summer Rae. If you were just gonna add Summer Rae, there was no point of taking Lana away from her. It's just stupid to me because it's the same thing we would have got anyway.
I don't get what direction they're going with that.
Well, the plan is to do that fucking mixed tag match, but I honestly don't want to see that.
But they said Lana has some condition where she can't wrestle anyway, some injury or something.
Well, she ain't got to take a bomb. All she got to do is come in there and just roll around like you know what's going to happen.
So I don't really know what's the end goal of this whole thing.
Nothing.
I got a feeling Rusev going over, so.
I'm confused about it.
I really don't even care who goes.
This is worse than a soap opera.
Only thing I like about this is I like seeing Rusev.
Yeah, he is hilarious.
Rusev, that injury helped him because
he was good before that. But
no, I'm just saying when he lost to Cena, it was like, okay, y'all finna just fuck this man up. Him being hurt, he couldn't get fucked up.
I never thought he would get fucked up.
Then he came back. Then he came. No, it was almost obvious because when they put him in this stupid. Once they put him in this stupid ass storyline, I seen it coming. Because it was stupid to have him go from Cena to this love story with damn Dolph Ziggler.
But his whole story was Lana. Thing is, Lana costing the match out. He keep blaming his failures on Lana. So basically, every failure he keep blaming on Lana. The love ain't gonna love it. The fact that Rusev up here pushed her over there, she chucked his ass off.
See, I don't disagree with that. It's just they turned it into this love shit. I seen that shit coming. That's all I'm trying to say. I seen that shit coming.
The only weird thing for me is Dolph being involved, as in being involved taking Lana. I don't get that
because
point.
It's stealing the show and your girlfriend.
Stephen Amell and Neville versus Stardust and King Bell.
Amell did a great job.
Yeah, that match I thought was gonna suck.
Yeah,
surprisingly.
He's an actor. He sells better than Eva Marie.
I guess.
Cosmic King Barrett. That's all.
Cosmic King.
That's the whole. That sold me on the whole feud right there. Cosmic King Barrett as Stardust.
Last Real Wrestling. We just asked. We said, get your point in because you're gonna leave and you're gonna remember something you were supposed to say you did it. Halfway home, I hit me like I forgot all about Cody Rhodes after his dad died. We're supposed to talk about shitting on Cody Rhodes for not dubbing the Stardust character that he came up with because they wanted him to honor his dad the way they wanted him to. Like, first of all, fuck y'all.
Yeah.
That's his dad. He can do what the fuck he wants with his character. Why in the way you gonna change back to Cody Rhodes and doing bionic elbows just because y'all? That's the tribute y'all want to see.
See, here's the thing about that though. People felt that he would get further up the ladder as Cody Rhodes in the
But
Stardust
he chose the Stardust
I hear what
character.
you're saying. I'm telling you what the people think.
Yeah, okay.
They think that Cody Rhodes as himself has a better chance of being world champion than being in that stupid Stardust gimmick that was going nowhere. That's how they looked at it. That's why they wanted him to be Cody Rhodes. What they did not know is the point that you were just about to bring up about the fact that he chose to be that character, and he's doing a damn good job at it now. He's better than what he was before.
Yeah.
He's doing much better with this character now than what he was before.
And also,
to the point where I don't hate it anymore.
And also, the other thing is, Stardust is still related to Dusty Rhodes, because one of his nicknames was Stardust. So it's still related to Dusty Rhodes anyway.
Yeah.
So, and then there are two things, like, the comic book builder, like, this is one of the funniest, best builders they ever did.
Shit's hilarious.
They literally actually said got a comic book storyline.
It was funny, though.
And he actually got the arrow out of all people to do it.
But Amel, he did great. Yeah. He sold on time. Eva Marie needs to learn that. I hope she has.
Eva Marie is better now. Which
if
I know she still sucks.
Unless she's better than Stephen Amell was Sunday, I'm not buying it.
She is.
No, she actually.
But Stephen Amell actually did a great job. Yeah. He actually took bumps.
Oh yeah, he did.
That was the shocking thing about the whole match. Neville was the one on the apron. He was in there taking the beat.
Yeah, so he did his job correctly.
See, this wasn't Big Show versus Mayweather.
No.
This was good.
Then on top of that, when he actually did do a move, he actually showed he had inexperience in the ring. When he did hit a move, he would all of a sudden not know what he was doing and get blasted for it. Cause like he had one spot, he dropped Stardust, and then he would just stand there, didn't know how to counter the move, and he got knocked over for it.
Oh, he did a good enziguri too.
That was shocking.
One thing that gave sort of annoyed me a little time was the commentator when it was like they were so surprised. I'm like, he's playing a superhero character. Every actor has to get into some kind of physical shape and athletic shape to do such a thing. But it should have been that much of a surprise.
It is for the story. He's out his element.
I know this is
out his element, so that's why they built it like that.
Stephen Amell did a pretty good crossbody on both of them. And he did his job, which is to take bumps, get beat, then tag him for the hot tag. Neville wins after the red arrow.
The triple threat for the Intercontinental Championship, Ryback, The Big Show, and...
Alright. Shit match of the second time. Only good thing was to see Miz get knocked the fuck out.
That shit was
it. Miz was the best part of the match, and Big Show, what the... Boy, Big Show, Neville need to watch out. Big Show coming for you.
I'm a giant!
I'm having fun!
The man Gravity did not forget.
My only point to make about this match is me and Whitey went to go buy a snack. There was no line. We went in, went out, came back. The match was over. That's the problem with the match. Hey. It was over too quick.
AK Mafia said Ryback doesn't know how to slow down. He got burned off all that energy.
All right, next match.
Fee.
Oh,
okay.
Go Ham. You got something to say about the triple threat?
Hell no.
Okay, I want to see that match with Miz and see how Big Show reacts.
The ending was kind of stupid for me because instead of having Ryback just destroy these two, they had Big Show knock him out and Ryback just take his pin.
That was funny though, because Miz was doing the classic heel thing, like I can't beat both of these guys, so I'm just gonna try.
Yeah, Miz did his job. It's just that Ryback supposed to be a beast. Ryback ain't supposed to win like that. The Miz would have won like that. I wouldn't have said a word. But Ryback, that big monster, should have shell-shocked somebody and beat him.
I give Ryback like, you know what? Fuck this, Big Show gonna be up, pin the Miz.
I mean, what Ryback did was smart. I ain't like it.
All right, next match: Roman Reigns versus and Dean Ambrose versus the Wyatt family, Bray and Luke.
Very reminiscent of when they were both factions.
Yeah.
Like they went outside the ring and all that.
Man,
like they started that match off at a 20 pace. Off rip.
Yeah.
That's how that match should start.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
That's what we were talking about. We were watching. I'm like, this is how this should start.
That's how it should be.
My only dislike is Roman Reigns was kind of outside for most of the match.
That dude took a nap. I
didn't care too much.
To the point they were chanting.
Roman is sleeping. But
then Roman got that hot tag and oh boy.
Yeah,
but then it didn't end no because Dean Ambrose got back in.
What was about 3 Superman punches and 4 Superman
punches? He was giving out super punches like they were free.
Then the IWC
Dirty D's a spear and
then people who are still pissed about the quote unquote championship push he got that is over, by the way. It's still booing Roman Reigns. Shut the fuck up. But yeah, it was a good match and it was the brawl I was hoping for. And then we got more of that Monday night. But we can't talk about it because we're running out of time.
The moment he came across the Daniel Bryan syndrome. Cena turns people face, Bryan turns fake people heel.
Alright. Next match is the White Power Rangers versus John Cena. WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
Got this match right here.
And the WWE United States Championship.
Damn it, Cena, you put on another match of the year. Cena and Rollins. And then Rollins did Cena. I have to go to the main thing. Rollins did. First of all, he hit the frog splash.
Oh yeah, that was amazing.
Oh, Cena's classic roll up into the AA. His face and that scream will kill him.
Yeah.
Then Seth Rollins later did the same spot and hit that.
Yeah, I'm like, what? Seth Rollins showing some strength? Look at that.
CrossFit Jesus.
CrossFit Jesus.
Yeah, he tried the Phoenix Splash 2 times and Cena moved out of the way both times. Yeah. Speaking of that,
Seth Rollins, you're not face.
Side note, Adrian Neville did hit the Phoenix Splash from the top rope, by the way.
Second rope.
Second rope. And he did it perfectly. But now back to this match.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins was flying all over the place at the beginning of it. And then... Yeah, we'll just skip some parts. Jon Stewart, he got involved. He ran out. The ref bump. AA foot to the face, ref's out. So Jon Stewart runs down there with a chair. And he fakes like he's about to hit Rollins. Then he fakes like he's about to hit Cena. Then he does it again. Then he goes back to Cena. Hits him in the midsection.
Betrayal.
Tosses it down so Rollins can do a pretty good looking pedigree.
The burial.
Yeah, the shovel.
Unfortunately, I understand why it looked weird. Cause like Cena's not trying to land on his face.
Yeah, and Cena actually sold it kind of correctly too, because anyway he hit it on a tall person and it looked good, and then that's how the match ended.
Well, of course, the funny thing about that is, following the live chat on this, Jon Stewart comes out there. The whole chat is fuck Jon Stewart. Oh my God, WWE really fuck you, Vince. Fuck you, Vince. Are you really gonna do this shit, Vince? Really? He hit Seth Rollins. Oh, we love this Jon Stewart.
No, he hit Cena. You mean?
Yeah, we hit Cena. All of a sudden, the whole thing went 180.
Thank you, Stewart.
Yeah, I'm like,
clap.
I ain't tell you that.
Retard.
I tell you that. Y'all niggas are fucking stupid. All I
oh my God!
I don't care about the downfalls. Y'all are fucking stupid. I'm like, that match ended. I'm like,
we got rest.
I didn't think Seth Rollins was losing anyway.
I really had no problem with his match. I had no problem with his match at all.
Cause the story better with Seth Rollins winning.
It dragged a little bit out of time, but shit, it's a 19-man match as you expect.
Yeah.
Fucking. All right.
And Jon Stewart got his.
He always gets his. Just ask Stephen Colbert.
Jon Stewart been faced with Fox News because of that.
Oh.
What was that match though?
If there was a perfect time for heel turn,
the Divas Revolution triple threat.
Yeah. PCB, Team Bad, and Team Bella.
What's the time on this match?
16 minutes.
15 minutes.
They did good.
I think that booking for that match got switched because I think Sasha Banks' injury had a whole lot to do with that match.
I think that was my third favorite match.
I doubt it was an injury. I think it was because Sasha's team fucking sucks, and this whole team shit should be broken up ASAP. That's what the problem is.
The problem with that match.
See, I like the match just because they showcase their abilities like they were supposed to.
My thing is, first of all, most people keep saying they need to end this now. They need to do this. Like most of y'all have been watching these women NXT. Y'all are more familiar with them and more knowledgeable than most of the people who are watching this on Raw, SmackDown, and SummerSlam. So, in other words, they're impatient. But I'm like, wait a minute, this thing went about a month or so in making. I'm like, Stone Cold Steve Austin had how long before he actually got built up all the way? Had fucking Rocky Maivia forever. I'm like, calm the fuck down. I said, they up here young, they got a long fucking time to develop this storyline. Like I said yesterday, like I think 90% of why this Russian folks are up here worried about that goddamn record of this. Cause this why IWC dog is buried for tonight. Cause my bullshit cup ran over. I'm like, watching that match. I'm like, I said, y'all keep talking Diva Revolution. Almost all the comments are about Nikki fucking Bella. What about what page though? Nope, Nikki Bella this, fuck the Bellas. Why the Bellas here? I'm like, I can see the match. Bella this, Bella, Bella. NXT, Bella.
It's just like John Cena.
I'm like,
this is why the Nikki Bella keeps getting pushed, because that's all you fucking talk about.
All I see is Nikki Bella at nausea. I'm like, where's the other women? Y'all burying the fucking women yourselves. Y'all not talking about Becky. You're not talking about Charlotte. You're not talking about Paige. You're not talking about any. They talk about Sasha Banks, but that's it. She the only other one they talk about. But the whole match was fucking Nikki Bella, the entire match. Then when Team Bad come out, oh fuck, they ain't playing Sasha's son. Why they ain't using Sasha's son? I'm like, I'm like, this is why Vince McMahon don't listen to y'all, because y'all a bunch of fucking idiots.
I think you buried IWC Dog so deep he'll never come back again.
The last thing about that damn record, nobody get. Bruno Sammartino has what, 11-year record on this?
8.
Oh, 8. But still, nobody talks about his title reign record. AJ reign was actually short enough that the record could be broken.
Yeah.
And now it's just a story point. Once it's broken, nobody's gonna really talk about it, and nobody's breaking it anytime soon. Because now, once it get broken, or if they swerve and don't break it, you got Paige, you got Sasha, you got Bayley eventually, you got Becky Lynch, Nikki Bella still there, Alicia Fox. So now you got way more women than it was when AJ held the title. So all the big Johnny women. So now nobody's really gonna have a chance to break that record. You basically gonna hold back the rest of the fucking division.
We'll just do the outline of this match. Team Bad got eliminated first because it's Sasha with 2 pieces of trash.
Wait.
No offense. They says
wait. What? How did Tamina get eliminated? I know she was the first to go.
Well,
it was happening so fast.
No, it was. I don't know what happened. I think after they did that outside the ring spot, something happened to me that she got pinned.
Brie Bella hit her with whatever her crappy finisher called.
Oh yeah, that X Factor.
The X Factor.
Oh, they said something about Brie Bella.
Yeah, Brie Bella used to move.
This one small thing. This one small thing I know, because I had to look at something. Comparing about Dan Bryan and Brie Bella's kicks.
Yeah.
I just noticed something about that.
What?
I just thought she's kicking women with that kick. When Daniel Bryan does his kicks, he kicks across the chest to get a pop. I'm pretty sure most women tell you they don't like getting popped in their breast. That shit will hurt.
Especially because not all of them, but most of them kind of got.
It's funny to kick. It's funny her kicks look somewhat better.
She's getting kicking to get a Popeye.
It's funny her kicks look somewhat better on Charlotte, who's not as blessed. But anyway, so I have to see it. I noticed Brie Bella when she kicks while it looks weird. She's kicking that shoulder, so she'll avoid kicking them in the breast.
But
because we just said you're worried about implants.
But you talking about her kicks up like it's not hard to do a fucking side kick. But the thing is the problem you kick them in the chest to actually hurt them.
Yeah.
Because you can't aim high. Because you aim. I'm like, God forbid, Brie Bella did that kick and kicked Sasha Banks in the neck and injured her. Kind of like Charlotte's chops. It don't look right. It don't matter who she does it to. It just don't look right. She's too tall and she don't have much of an area to aim at.
Okay,
but Team PCB won after a PTO on Alicia Fox.
No, it wasn't a PTO. It was a pump. Wait,
I thought they.
Becky Lynch.
Yeah, did a pump handle suplex.
Pump handle rock bottom at the Yaki.
Wait, I could swear putting Brie though.
She pinned. Yeah, it was Brie.
Yeah, it was after a pump handle rock bottom.
Good God, someone teach that bitch how to act.
Or a pump handle side slam, whatever you want to call it.
I don't understand. She doesn't know how to act. I mean, after that match, she looked like after she was walking up the ramp, all looking at her, she looked confused, like she didn't know where the hell she was.
I guess she got hit too damn hard.
Yeah, because you mentioned that. You was like, she looked lost.
She looked
the
lost
other two
and confused.
Looked pissed.
The other two were Nikki and fucking Alicia. They were pissed.
Boy, Nikki had that bitch face going.
Yeah, she had that RBF.
I noticed something about Nikki when she walks away.
You got anything to say on this?
I know when Nikki walks away, she leave her ass out.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. Her and Alicia Fox both like, oh yeah, show the money makers.
Kevin Owens versus Cesaro.
Time on that match.
13 minutes and some change.
I'm not gonna say anything.
It didn't feel like 13 minutes and some change.
It did.
See, that's one of the matches I didn't bother watch. I just went.
It was action packed, I'm
not saying it was a bad match, but it was just one of those that did not interest me on the build up.
There was no build up.
Yeah, not really. Well, actually,
it was just two good guys good wrestlers going at it.
Yeah, there was a little build up. It was because
extension from the open challenge.
Yeah, because Cesaro kept screwing Kevin Owens out. Or at least that's what Kevin Owens thought.
And after the main event, it didn't mean anything.
But yeah, it was a good match.
I figured it was short because Kevin Owens is doing back to back.
So, well, 13 minutes ain't short, but it was
action packed, so it didn't feel like 13 minutes.
Oh, well, 14 minutes, 13.
Whatever, but it was action packed and
it felt a little rushed though.
What surprised me is that it was higher on the card than the Cena match. That's
it had to be because like Kevin Owens just got out of that match.
Because I thought Cena would be before the main event because he normally is.
Death spot.
Yeah, but to put Owens and Cesaro there, that's
they
Owens
didn't deserve to be in that spot.
Owens needed that time. I said he needed more and more time to recover.
But I'm just saying, if you're lower on the card, that means you're the higher rated match. And I thought, hey, Cena would be there. It just surprised me.
Cena match was in the perfect
spot.
I said about had to give it all the time.
I don't know.
What I said about what I said about when we watching Raw, like concussion lawsuits make companies take safety a lot more seriously. So give Owens way more time so he can recover for that last match.
Yeah.
So
I probably would have switched out either Dolph and Rusev with Kevin Owens and Cesaro, or fucking Sheamus and Randy Orton. I don't know.
And
put Sheamus and Randy Orton in that spot.
Well,
see how it feels.
I think they put Sheamus in order first to kind of get the internet talking about Cash.
Yeah. That swerve worked.
Yeah.
But next match.
Okay, I see what. Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar.
Oh man. Oh man,
wasn't the best match, but it was my favorite match.
This shit was hilarious.
It was tied with the New Day match because
that was hilarious.
Comedy, but
great match. Boy, that spot.
But they were
Brock Lesnar just laughing. Taker sits up and starts laughing right back, and he starts throwing haymakers. Boy, you know how hyped that shit was.
The storytelling in the match was great too. Cause like they were going in, and Undertaker kept kicking out of F5 after F5, even after taking one through the French announce table. And I'll say this about the Undertaker: that dude clearly was in much better shape than he was all of last year.
He took a few suplexes.
I mean just physical condition.
Yeah,
he took a lot of suplexes too, but. Man,
we forgot to say, Brock Lesnar wasn't having that shit. He was like, soon Taker got in the ring, he came rushing on in there, and then Taker up here throwing them bows in that jacket. I'm like,
with the jacket.
This shit is getting real.
That shit was cool.
I was like, I was doing that whole surprise face the whole match. And I'm like, man, this shit getting real up here. Like, I did not expect any of this to be going on.
Oh boy, it was a nice brawl, man. And what else? Oh yeah, a tombstone got kicked out of. Brock Lesnar's best choke slam seller we have at the moment. Because boy, he gets up, dog.
Boy, that height, and I think he landed all kinds of wrong.
No, he landed fine.
Boy, when Lesnar said he can dunk a goal on ESPN, I believe it. Boy, he was up.
Yeah, he was way up there.
But man, the finish.
The finish. That was. Wait, okay, I want to hear your thing. Because you said you told them already.
Yeah, because I explained it to him after it happened. I was like, it was brilliant to me because the Undertaker, Brock had him in the Kimura. So the Undertaker, if he was in the Kimura in the normal position, then Charles would have seen him tapping out on the other side because he was laying flat. You could see the arm moving from there. So what did the Undertaker do? He rose up to get Brock Lesnar to a pin. So while Charles is looking at the shoulders, Undertaker's tapping, which the timekeeper sees, and Brock feels. So the timekeeper rings the bell. Brock unleashes the hold, and then the ref, he goes out there and yells at the timekeeper, which allows the Undertaker to give him a low blow, so he can put him. He Ric Flaired him, so he can put him in the Hell's Gate. It was perfect strategy. People are mad because it was overbooked. No, that's because you're not analyzing it the way I am. You gotta look. It was ingenious. He blocked the ref's view so he could tap out.
Nobody
and people see it. That's how people are looking at it wrong. That's how you're supposed to.
No, I'll tell you what the other thing is.
It was brilliant.
People keep saying they want WWE to work them. People keep saying they work, but then when they get worked, they get pissed off about
really
it.
Pissed
because
off about that
they set it up so perfect. They kept positioning. Undertaker make sure he positioned himself where you can see where Lil Nate on where they said the hard camera at. Yeah. So he's on that side with Brock Lesnar's shoulders and watching his shoulder because Undertaker changed position. Mm-hmm. So where Paul Heyman can clearly see it, Paul Heyman stayed on that side of the ring. And where some of the fans on that side can see the tap and react to it. Oh. So now you got it set up like that where one Taker's not facing the hard camera, so people watching on TV, they don't see the tap. Okay. So they definitely gonna get worked hard. The people who are on the other side can see the tap. So they automatically Lesnar just won. So both sides up here thinking Lesnar just people watching on TV don't know what the fuck just happened.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
People in the arena going crazy. So now you see people going in the arena going crazy. And you like, did Taker just tap? Did he just say he give up? If you watch it on TV in the arena, you like Brock won. So you getting a dusty as hell finish in the crowd. On TV, you don't know what the fuck going on. Then Lil Nate going at the referee, going at the timekeeper like, this my match. I call the bell, not you. You watch on TV, you see Lesnar get up, celebrating as if he's won. You in the arena, you're celebrating, thinking Brock won. So now everybody thinking Brock won. The referee like, I didn't call for the bell. Lesnar celebrating, Undertaker hits him with a low blow, Hell's Gate. And then, of course, Lesnar flips him off as he's fading out. I'm like, that was the... that was the perfect swerve for that move right
now I can 5-6.
Uh-oh.
It's not really anything big, but people were worried about how y'all gonna do this with Undertaker, knowing Undertaker's gonna win, and how you're gonna do it without making Brock look weak. And they managed to accomplish both of them fantastically. And there should be no complaints, but I'm sure there are from people that don't know.
This is the IWC.
They didn't interpret it right.
This is the IWC. They're never happy.
Is it my turn now? Or y'all want to just start this video?
No, if you want to talk, go ahead.
Yeah, might as well.
Because here's the thing.
All right, here we go.
Yeah. We're going to be about 10 hours.
For what AYT just said, that's the only reason I like this finish. Because it made The Undertaker get his win and Brock Lesnar didn't look like a bitch. Okay, how was The Undertaker... how did Undertaker know that Brock Lesnar was going to release the hold once he heard the bell?
Because
it's over.
Because
when has Brock Lesnar just released a hold just because the bell rung?
He's done it before.
It's a big time feud. Just because he hit the bell, I mean the match is over. How did Undertaker know by turning him over that the referee was going to count?
Because the referee had to watch Brock's shoulders.
I hear what you're saying, but
Lil Nate, when he positioned himself at basically, you might say, just off center from Brock. So that way he can see both shoulders.
Now, the point you were making earlier, I did like about how they moved it where you can see The Undertaker tap out. Because we were watching and we didn't know what the hell was going on. I like that.
Viewers couldn't see it. Half the arena can see the tap. So you have people over here, what the fuck just happened? Mm-hmm. But with Lil Nate, he was at the point where he was close to Brock's head where he could see if both shoulders were down. And, which is a weird position for the big, because he can't see the Undertaker free arm that could tap. Unless you think Undertaker's going to yell at tap, but you talk your part about Brock releasing the hold. If the bell rings, Brock doesn't release the hold, you know the referee going to break it up himself.
How did the Undertaker know by putting him on his shoulder and moving him over that by tapping out the referee ring the break?
Because Undertaker is...
I'm asking questions because y'all the first person. I'm just saying y'all the first person I heard say this. That's why I want to know. These are questions I have.
Undertaker being a colossal MMA mark has probably seen enough of this so he can be like, well, I can apply this into wrestling here and use this as a creative way of getting out of this match.
For what y'all just said, The Undertaker had to do a lot just to get that situation to happen. He had to hope that the referee would make the count. He had to hope that the ref went on his side to the tap out. He had to hope that the ring, whoever do the timekeeper, rang the bell without the referee even telling him to. But the only thing I see The Undertaker did was putting Brock on his shoulder and hoping to get the count.
But the referee went to, I'm thinking, first Undertaker thinking, I don't think he thought out that far. He in that hole, but he got up. He go for a tap out of instinct that is hurting to the point that he's actually, just by instinct, I'm tapping. But fortunately for him, the timekeeper sees this, and what you just said, how did he know Brock was going to release the hold? So the timekeeper run the bell because he's like, wait, Brock might not release his hold and take his tapping, so I'm just going to ring the bell. So for his case, the timekeeper like, wait a minute, just like in MMA, I'm just going to save the Undertaker's arm before Brock snaps it off. Because Paul Heyman said it. Taker's going to snatch his arm off. He was going to snatch Taker's arm off if he didn't stop.
Here's a fun little tidbit. The timekeeper was Fred Ottman's son, and Fred Ottman being the Shockmaster. So this is actually kind of brilliant. You know, Shockmaster fucked up a pay-per-view. Now his son gets to fuck up a pay-per-view.
And then here's something else that I had shut the thread down for a moment. I'm like, they said WWE has never did this before. They have never did this shit before. Like, Undertaker has did this before. He did it to Kurt Angle. And Kurt Angle had him in a chokehold. The Undertaker they did the exact same spot. The only problem was Taker's timing off of the referee was kind of too fast. Kurt Angle's shoulders were on the ground, And as Kurt Angle's shoulders were on the ground, the referee started counting Kurt Angle's shoulders down. Undertaker started tapping out, and the timekeeper rung the bell. When Undertaker started tapping. And then everybody just stopped, because the referee didn't know what happened, because the referee was supposed to not count 3. So I guess the referee hand was too fast, because Taker started tapping. As soon as Taker started tapping, the bell rung.
Oh, actually, I don't remember that finish now.
And then he just didn't know what the hell happened. So the match, I think that match ended in no contest. But the Taker did that exact spot before. He did it with Kurt Angle.
But it's just
So wait. So in other words, when they say this never happened before, yeah, it happened. Taker did it with Kurt Angle.
Yep.
I just got. Sorry, Yaga, you don't mind. It's just a quick thing. Let's just throw it up to answer your questions. They're just two amazing athletes and actors and et cetera. They are so good at profession. They were able to set this up flawlessly.
Yeah, that's it. It's like I said, people keep saying they want to get work. They got work, but they mad that they got work because they did see that coming.
But you got anything else that ain't go hand?
Oh wait, no, that one.
I just want to ask them a question.
Hey, that one last thing. That point about.
By what point I still didn't like that.
Hey, to Brock looking weak like. It's Brock Lesnar. He's not gonna look weak losing to the Undertaker. I don't get the look weak. The only thing because he's gonna be booked how he's booked. So in other words, Taker went over clean. He is the fucking Undertaker.
Hey, stop.
I know. I'm ending it.
This is the fucking IWC.
Oh, that part.
They bitch about everything.
Of course,
so
that thing.
I mean, really. At the end of the day, they bitch about everything. End of story.
It's the Undertaker, and then Brock fucking Lesnar. Like. The power who makes somebody look good or bad is in Vince McMahon's hands. And Triple H's hands.
My question
and
is...
that buck-tooth bastard's hands.
But mostly Vince McMahon's.
My question is, okay, even in a situation like that, what counts first? Does a pin count first or the submission?
I guess it's what the referee cares about.
It's the pin.
Yeah, it's the pin.
No, it's why did they say it? It's whatever scene.
Oh, well,
it's
yeah.
whatever scene.
Whatever the ref saw. So the ref saw the shoulder, so he counted.
I was thinking there's a priority thing.
I gotta do some research. I know
Whatever
they
the
did.
sees.
I swear they did that spot either in the New Generation or in the Attitude Era. Somebody was getting pinned in a figure 4 and they were tapping.
This spot just happened with CM Punk and Daniel Bryan.
They've done this several times.
Yeah,
what happened there?
CM Punk tapped out while Daniel Bryan's shoulders was on the mat.
The
ref seen the shoulders.
And being a draw.
No, the ref seen the shoulders.
The last
CM Punk won the match.
They've done this several times where it's been a draw.
They probably have.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I want to watch how many times.
All right.
Yeah. I know the figure 4 can't. I know that it would be the figure 4 because you can get pinned in it.
Before we end this, let's get everybody's rating on SummerSlam.
Oh, Black, I thought we forgot.
No, I didn't forget.
I originally gave it a 9 out of 10, but the Ryback match being 9, y'all told me it wasn't anything spectacular. 8.5.
How many matches were there?
10.
8.
Dropping to 8.5.
8.5.
A 7.
That's
I said before I'm gonna give it a 7.5 if things went like I hope they went, but they went past that, so I'm giving SummerSlam a 9.
The two big
Ryback
matches
match not being all that special, you know, Miz and Big Show faded were fine, and then Sasha Banks possibly being injured kind of ruined that match for me. So not much happened out of that.
The Aqua's match time.
Uh-oh.
Let me see here. -5, plus 15, minus 20. Oh, plus 17. Let me see here. Oh, minus 35. Plus 37. Plus 22. Minus 1 just because Brie Bella's a bitch.
Damn. So all your shows gonna be 9.9 starting off and she on the card.
I don't know. Give me Bree's face, Nikki's body, and neither of their voices, and I'll be straight.
They're twins. You always say that. They're twins.
Yeah, you can tell it's like different now.
Yeah, it is like different.
It's a huge difference. One of them got an ass.
Plus 7.
I
I will go with an 8.6 on this pay-per-view.
Interesting.
All right, yeah. Okay.
It wasn't too bad, but there were like 2 matches that really pissed me off. That being Dolph versus Rusev and fucking Ryback and Big Show. Everything else is pretty solid to me.
Yeah.
So I guess that ends Real Wrestling episode 36.
We need to random wrestling.
We'll see y'all for episode 37, and we might do a random wrestling episode 4. You never know. So y'all take it easy, be easy, and peace.